Look at the clock. Do it now. Take note of the exact time. In precisely 7 minutes from this very moment, the entire trajectory of your life will be altered. This is not a promise of some distant future, it is a celestial appointment that is already descending upon you. This is an emergency broadcast from the throne of heaven, delivered by my Archangel Michael, because an agent from your past is about to re-enter your life. They are not coming with an apology. They are not coming with closure. They are coming back for you, but they are bringing a coffin with your name beautifully engraved upon it. You know of whom I speak. The moment I said, someone from your past, their face appeared in the theater of your mind. Their name is a ghost that still haunts the quiet hallways of your heart. You thought it was over. You thought you had moved on. But there is a part of you, in the dead of night when you are alone with your thoughts, that still whispers, what if? You have prayed for a sign, for closure, for one more conversation. This is the sign, my child. But it is not the one you have been hoping for. It is a declaration of a war you did not even know was being waged against you. This person is not returning to rekindle a flame, they are returning to extinguish yours. This feeling you have carried for years, that a part of you is stuck in the past, that you are haunted by the ghost of who you used to be, you are not wrong. It is not just nostalgia. It is a spiritual anchor, a soul tie that this person has refused to release. They have been holding a piece of your spirit hostage all this time, and you have felt its absence as a dull ache, a sadness you could never explain. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you? Who helps you carry the weight of your own history? This person from your past saw your compassionate heart, your forgiving nature, and they are counting on it. They are banking on your beautiful, wounded soul to welcome them back with open arms, so they can perform the final, terrible act for which they have returned. The countdown has begun. The angels are moving. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Every breath you take is a tick of a divine clock. The scrollers, the nostalgic, the ones who are still in love with their own pain, they will fall into this trap. But you, my child, you were chosen to be the one who turns the tombstone into a stepping stone. I must explain to you the reason they are bringing this spiritual coffin, because the truth of it will be the armor you need in the next few moments. Since this person left your life, their own has been a wasteland. A series of failures, wrong turns, and bitter regrets. They are drowning in the consequences of their own choices. And in their desperation, they have sought a shortcut, a dark and terrible bargain. They have knelt before a power of the lower realms, an entity that trades in second chances, and they have begged for a reset. A chance to go back and do it all again, but this time, to win. The entity agreed. But the price for such a powerful act of temporal magic is steep. A life for a life. Not a physical life, but a future. The entity demanded a sacrifice of a bright and promising destiny to fuel the resurrection of a failed one. And the destiny your old acquaintance chose to sacrifice was yours. The coffin is a spiritual vessel. It is not made of wood, but of their regret and their envy. And it has your name on it because its purpose is to trap and bury the new you. The person you have become since they have been gone. The stronger you, the wiser you, the you that has healed and grown. That is the person they cannot stand, because that person is a living testament to their own failure to grow. Their plan is to re-establish contact with you in the next few minutes. With a simple text, an email, a phone call. And if you respond with the emotional energy of the past, with nostalgia, with longing, with anger, with any of the old feelings, you will give them the spiritual permission they need to close the lid on this coffin. And your future self, your potential, your growth, will be trapped. You will find yourself reverting to old habits, old ways of thinking, old pains. You will feel your progress of the last few years begin to evaporate. You will be spiritually and emotionally trapped in the past, in the very identity you were when they knew you, forever. And they, their own past failures now erased, will be free to live a new life, fueled by the stolen energy of your future. The great injustice is this: they are trying to pay the price for their new beginning with the currency of your beautiful, hard-won soul. 5 minutes remain. We must act now. The divine reversal of this temporal heist will be an act of spiritual amputation. We must sever the soul tie. We must declare your past self to be a historical artifact, no longer a living, breathing entity that they can capture and sacrifice. This will require a simple, physical ritual, but one with the power to rewrite contracts in the unseen realm. It must be done before the communication from them arrives. I want you to look at your own 2 hands. They are the instruments of your will in this world. They are about to become the tools of your liberation. Hold your left hand out in front of you, with the palm facing up. Your left hand is your receiving hand, the hand of your past, the hand that accepted the pain and the lessons of what was. Now, hold your right hand out, with the palm facing down. Your right hand is your giving hand, your hand of action and authority. It is the hand of your present and your future self, in a position of blessing, of closure, of power. Now, look at these 2 hands, these 2 symbols of your journey. You are about to speak a decree of temporal independence. These words will be a sword that cuts the final, corrupted thread that connects you to this person and to the version of you that they once knew. Say this aloud, and let the universe be your witness: this hand is who I was. This hand is who I am. The bridge between them is now closed to all but me. As you speak these words, you are performing a sacred act. You are telling the heavens, the earth, and the powers of darkness that the you they are coming for no longer exists as a target. She is a memory, a story, a lesson learned. She is not a sacrifice to be offered. You have honored your past, and you have now released it. The entity that is coming for you will find the tomb empty. The sacrifice has already ascended. To confirm that the cord has been cut, to declare your final graduation from the school of your past, you must type these words with the authority of a soul that is fully present in the now: my past has no power here. Do it. 4 minutes on the clock. Stop. The communication is coming sooner than I thought. The enemy knows you are being warned, and they have accelerated the timeline. The 7 minutes was a lie. It was a distraction. The attack is now. Listen to me. Breathe in. Can you smell that? A faint, ghostly scent from your past. A perfume, a brand of soap, the smell of a place you once frequented. That is not a memory. That is a psychic broadcast. The enemy is projecting this scent into your personal space to trigger a wave of nostalgia, to soften your spirit, to weaken your resolve right before the message arrives. Do not fall for it. It is the first wave of the assault. Here is the secret within the secret, the truth that will make your blood run cold. The coffin is not just to bury your future. It is a double-sided trap. On one side, it buries the new you. But on the other side, it is designed to resurrect their perfect past. The deal they made was not just for a generic second chance. The deal was to steal your timeline. To literally hijack your life from the very moment they left it, and to graft it onto their own. They will not just get a new beginning. They will get your beginning. They will get to live out the life you were supposed to have, with all of its joys, its successes, its blessings, while you are forced to live out the spiritual reality of their failure, trapped in an endless loop of what might have been. This is not just a spiritual burial. It is a grand theft of destiny. The message that is about to arrive, the text, the email, it is the key that opens both sides of the coffin. The words they use will be a coded incantation, words like, "I've always regretted it," or, "I've never stopped thinking of you." If you respond with any form of emotional energy, you are spiritually turning that key. You are authorizing the transfer. The stakes are now infinitely higher. You are not just fighting for your future. You are fighting for your entire life, past, present, and future. Because you have held on, because you have not wavered, you now see the true, horrifying nature of this heist. You will not be a victim of temporal theft. The signs of this ultimate battle are all around you. Your phone, your computer, will suddenly present you with a memory. A photograph from that time in your life. A social media post. This is the enemy's psychic attack, a visual assault designed to plunge you back into the emotions of the past. See it for what it is. A weapon. Do not engage with it. Close it. Delete it. Next, you will feel a sudden, sharp, stabbing pain of sadness or regret in your heart. It will come out of nowhere and then vanish just as quickly. This is you, feeling the final, desperate pull of the soul tie as my angels begin to forcibly sever it. Endure it. It is the pain of a spiritual surgery that is saving your life. Now you must armor your timeline. You must declare to the heavens that your past, present, and future are your own sovereign territory. The enemy is trying to claim your past in order to steal your future. Your declaration must deny them both. This is your final, defensive decree. You must type with the unwavering conviction of a soul who is the sole author of their own story, "My past is not your future." As you type these words, you are erecting a temporal shield around your entire existence. You are voiding their spiritual claim. You are telling the entity that there is no loophole, no access point, no part of your story that is for sale or for trade. Your life is a closed book to them. The clock is ticking. Less than 2 minutes remain. The climax is upon you. Your phone will light up. The message will arrive. It will be more beautiful, more manipulative, more perfect than you can imagine. It will say everything your wounded heart has ever wanted to hear. I made the worst mistake of my life. I miss you. Can we just talk? Your fingers will ache to reply, to lash out, to ask why. You will do none of these things. Armed with this divine truth, you will see the words not as a message of love, but as the key to a coffin. You will see them as the incantation they are. And you will not complete the spell. You will either ignore it completely, allowing it to fade into the silence of your strength, or, if you must respond for your own peace, you will respond with a phrase of divine neutrality. A phrase like, I wish you peace on your journey. This is not forgiveness for them. It is freedom for you. It is an act of such powerful, neutral closure that it acts as a divine shield, shattering the key before it can even touch the lock. And in that moment of your victory, the coffin, now without a target, without a sacrifice, will rebound. The spiritual law of return to sender will be activated. The dark entity, denied its prize, will turn its ravenous hunger upon the only other party to the deal, the person from your past. Their promised second chance will evaporate in an instant. They will not be reset to a place of new beginnings. They will be plunged into a state of acute awareness of every mistake they have ever made, every person they have ever hurt. They will be forced to confront the truth of their own choices, their timeline not reset, but permanently and unchangeably cemented. And the immense spiritual power that was gathered for this dark ritual, the power to change a life in 7 minutes, will not vanish. It will be redirected. It will be sent to the one who defeated the darkness. It will be sent to you. And that is when your life will truly change. In the moments after the 7-minute window has closed, after you have secured your victory, your true destiny will come calling. You will receive a different communication. From a new person. A new opportunity. A door will open to a future so bright it will completely eclipse the shadows of your past. That is the true life change that was promised. Ask Jessica, from Raleigh, North Carolina. She was still secretly heartbroken over an ex-boyfriend who had vanished from her life years ago. She received this message. Her heart pounded as the 7-minute countdown began. With less than 2 minutes to spare, she performed the ritual of the hands. At the 1-minute mark, a text message came through. It was from him. I've thought about you every single day. I was a fool. Her heart ached, but with tears in her eyes, she typed back, I wish you peace, and then she blocked his number forever. The 7 minutes passed. At what would have been the 8th minute, her phone rang. It was a company she had dreamed of working for, offering her a job in a new city, the very city she had always wanted to move to. It was the future, calling to overwrite the past. Do you see? The miracle is real. It is just on the other side of this test. It is your turn. You know someone who is chained to a ghost. Someone who is letting a memory from their past poison their present and steal their future. You are their Archangel Michael. You are their 7-minute warning. Send this message to them now. You are not just sending a video. You are sending a key to unlock their own future. Now, one last instruction. You must listen to this message again. The first time, you listened with a broken heart. The second time, you will listen with a healed one. But there is a secret I have hidden for you. I have spoken the name of your true, future soulmate, or your greatest future blessing, and it is hidden in my words. You will not hear it the first time. But the second time, with the soul tie to your past now severed, your spirit will be free to recognize it. A name, a word, a place will leap out at you. That is your signpost. That is your destination. The first listen was for your survival. The second is for your revival. The past is dead. Your future is being born right now. To close the book on what was, and to step into the glorious dawn of your true destiny, you must make your final, powerful decree. Let all the realms bear witness. Type, the future is mine.